In the vastness of Earth's wild landscapes, where lions roar and eagles soar, a parallel world pulses beneath the surface, quieter, smaller, but no less deadly. This is the realm of insects and arthropods, where survival is defined by speed, precision, and the ability to kill without warning. Beneath a trembling leaf, a mantis sits still, green on green, unmoving, unreadable, but in a flash, it lashes forward, its raptorial claws locking around an unsuspecting fly. No time to escape. The insect is devoured headfirst, its wings fluttering in vain. A few feet away, deep in the shadowed tangle of vines and bark, the glint of spider silk catches the sunbeam. A black widow waits, patient, poised, the slightest vibration sends her sprinting across the web, fangs gleaming. The beetle never had a chance. A single bite, and the toxin begins its work. The prey goes silent. Elsewhere, under the soft soil of a jungle floor, a trapdoor twitches. Beneath it, a predator listens. A beetle passes above. In one explosive movement, the lid bursts open and the spider strikes, a flash of legs, a crunch, and all is still again. But not all death here is instant. A parasitic wasp lands on a living caterpillar. She doesn't kill, she stabs, slowly, surgically, injecting her eggs deep within. The caterpillar twitches, unaware of the fate growing inside it. In days, her young will eat it from within, piece by piece, while it still breathes. Everywhere in this hidden world, creatures deceive and ambush, evolve and adapt. The tiger beetle, cloaked in iridescent armor, runs faster than a cheetah relative to its body size. It locks eyes on a cricket and bolts, jaws snapping open. The moment it strikes, the legs of its prey fold, crushed before it knows it's been hunted. In the desert's cool night, a scorpion creeps silently across sand. A cricket chirps once, then never again. The scorpion's tail curves over its back, stinger flashing under moonlight. Venom floods the cricket's nervous system, and the silence of the dunes returns. Above, the jungle canopy shifts with passing storms. Rain hammers down. Lightning forks across the sky, briefly illuminating the twisted forms of vines and branches. Below, in the wet undergrowth, centipedes prowl with legions of feet. Their movements are alien, hypnotic. One spots a baby mouse, pink and helpless. Coiling like a serpent, the centipede strikes. Fangs pierce skin, venom paralyzes. The mouse spasms and then goes limp. Even ants, often dismissed as mindless workers, reveal their savagery when united. A colony of fire ants swarms over a scorpion, pulling at its limbs, climbing across its carapace. Their bites are relentless. The scorpion swings, stings, but there are too many. Slowly, the predator becomes prey. But perhaps the most disturbing killers are those you'll never see coming. A robber fly floats in still air, silent as smoke. Then, movement. It rockets forward and stabs a wasp mid-flight, injecting a dissolving agent through its needle-like proboscis. The wasp twitches once, its insides liquefying. The fly drinks, suspended in the air, wings vibrating softly. All of this happens in seconds, beneath our feet, between the cracks, inside bark and under leaves. A miniature war zone plays out day and night without end. They don't roar, they don't charge. But in precision, brutality and survival instinct, these tiny assassins rival any beast that walks the earth. In the stillness of a rain-soaked jungle, a single drop of water falls onto the web. The strands tremble, but no predator moves. Not yet. Down below, velvet worms glide with quiet intent. Their movement is slow, almost harmless. But when a cricket strays too close, the illusion dissolves. Twin nozzles on its head fire twin streams of slime, trapping the insect in a paralytic net. It twitches once, then again, and is still. The velvet worm, ancient and eyeless, approaches to feed. Elsewhere, in a hidden patch of moss, a fly stumbles into an antlion's deadly trap. A funnel of loose sand built with surgical precision. The moment it slips, there is no escape. Sand collapses inward. From below, jaws rise. A puff of dust, a muffled snap. The surface flattens. Nothing remains. These ambush artists are not just survivors. They are architects of execution. Their weapons are not strength or size but design, timing, and the ruthless mastery of their niche. The assassin bug stalks from behind leaves, moving with the eerie calm of something that knows it cannot fail. It pierces its prey with a needle-like rostrum and slowly injects enzymes. The insides melt, the shell remains. And when the liquefaction is complete, it drinks. Not out of hunger, out of design. Some kill from within. A firefly larva crawls toward a soft-bodied snail. It's small, innocent. But once it latches on, it begins injecting digestive juices into the snail's flesh. The snail recoils in slow agony. The larva doesn't flinch. For the next hour, it consumes its host, alive layer by layer, leaving only the shell, insects that mimic leaves, others that mimic ants, some who stalk their own kind, some who fly without making a sound. They are master deceivers or merciless hunters. Camouflage is their cloak, precision is their dagger, and even in that they adapt. Weevils lay traps inside plants, beetles bore escape routes through bark, wasps leave eggs inside live hosts, time to hatch just as the prey can no longer resist. And all the while, nature wraps these horrors in beauty. The golden shimmer of dragonfly wings, the slow pulse of a robber fly hanging in stillness, rain collecting on spider silk, lightning flashing through canopy cracks. Scenes so stunning, so carefully crafted, they lull us into forgetting the brutality they hide. But the silence is an illusion. This world never sleeps. Behind every leaf is a hunter. Beneath every stone, a chamber of death. They strike in milliseconds, they vanish without trace. And though they may weigh less than a petal, their impact on the food chain and on evolution itself is seismic. They are the engineers of balance, the invisible hands that keep ecosystems in motion. And they do it not with empathy but instinct, sharpened by millions of years in the shadows. This is not a miniature version of the animal kingdom. It is its foundation. A silent, ruthless empire where the smallest fangs pierce the deepest, where the world's most perfect predators hunt not with roars, but with whispers.